Yeah, certain days I don't feel like being on my YouTube channel with like all the hair and makeup. It's a lot of work, and sometimes it's like hot and a little bit stressful. So I'm trying something new. You guys are seeing me before the hair and makeup. So- but so I'm gonna just be getting ready today, putting on my makeup, and then I'm gonna be talking about the subject about types of people you should not date because my show is about a divorce and breakup party planner. And the title is like Save Yourself a Headache, Don't Date These Type of People. And you guys are welcome to chime in as well if you like. Give us some suggestions. We usually hear from the ladies because there's a lot of ladies on my show, but I have a lot of gentlemen that are as guests as well, and some that want to be. They want us to coordinate a divorce party for them as well. So you guys are welcome to chime in. So I just ordered this today, Neutrogena, and it's like SPF 60. Um, I got it as a sample when I was in San Diego area, but I just ordered a big container because I actually like the way it feels on my skin. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm out here in Southern California where it's really like sunny all the time, and I don't want to get skin cancer. I know some people who thought like, oh, if I spend time in the sun, I'm gonna get suntan, and then now they have like skin cancer in their nose and stuff. So I'm trying to put some on my face. Oh, and I think I got some in my eye. But anyways, it does feel good on my face, and I don't want skin cancer, and I'm trying to avoid wrinkles too. But really, I just don't want skin cancer. It's Saturday, so what do you guys got lined up for today? I was supposed to be traveling to Arizona, but I just didn't think it was going to be worth it because I'd have to be there and then be back on Sunday in California. So I decided not to go. Plus, I'd be doing a lot of driving by myself. My car has issues sometimes, so I don't want to be out in the desert with a broke down car or anything like that. So, yeah. So, this is what I'm going to put on my face. I have like a long list of type of people don't date. And I think the young people, the young girls need to hear this. And a lot of the time, our parents don't talk to us about dating or relationships. Either they didn't have any good dating relationships, or I don't know, maybe they just didn't think is a subject that they should talk to us about. But my God, they should have talked to us about. Some people gave like bits and tips of advice, but we didn't really want to listen. And sometimes, even if we had advice in our teenage years and then even in our 20 years, 20 years old and 30 years old, we still need to hear the same advice because we still haven't learned the same lesson. Okay. We have not learned these lessons at like 40s and 50s and sometimes 60s and 90s. So we got to talk about them again. And from my experience, like there's a lot of different types you don't want to date. Don't date the person who's in and out of jail, okay, or in and out of prison. Okay. I'm just telling you guys that right now. Like, save yourself a headache and some money. Do not date them. Your friends may think it's cool. Oh, he's some friends will try to convince you that it's okay. Look, it's really not okay. They're in and out of jail. It's for a reason. They're breaking the law. They're unsafe. You know what I'm saying? Like they're risking like their future. They won't be like available to work because they have a record. So if you see someone who has a record, it's for a reason. You might want to ask why they have a record, or you know what, do your own research, get their name and date of birth, and look up why have they been to jail or why have they been to prison. They didn't go because they're Dr. Martin Luther King and they're fighting for our civil rights. Don't let them try to tell you that, oh, Dr. MLK went. No, you went to jail for drugs, domestic violence, being a thief, robbery, all that stuff. Ladies, do not date them. And fellas, you might want to check. Some of the females been in jail and prison too. Stay away from them as well. They probably have some like issues, type of issues where they're gonna explode on you or kill you while you're sleeping. So That's my advice. Stay away from people who are in and out of jail. And just because someone has not been in and out of jail doesn't make them a good person either. You know, some of these so-called good people are breaking the law, they just haven't been caught. So do your research, you guys, and see what type of people you are bringing to your home or into your lives before dating them. Let me see. Oh, I don't like guys who like ask me out on a date and their date is like, let's go for a drink. And the reason I don't like dudes who ask me out for a drink is because they're trying to break you down, okay? Like they're trying to get you off guard. Um, People prey on the weak, okay? And if you are drunk or tranquilized or whatever, it's easier to take advantage of you. So I do not suggest going on your first date to a bar to have a drink. That's just my opinion. Unless you know this person and you're comfortable with them. Otherwise, no. It's usually some dude you are not attracted to at all. That's why they have to use the alcohol to try to break you down. So, if you want to meet up for a date, I suggest like you can go eat or have a smoothie or some juice or something, but I don't suggest going on your first date for some alcohol. That's my opinion, and I really believe that. Let me see. What other kind of guys did I not suggest date? Do not date guys who have like kids by like multiple women. They have all these kids by these different women, like in different places. I'm like, how come you didn't work out with these past 12 women? So like some of these dudes, like they're just dropping kids, like they don't use any type of protection. Uh, they just mess with any type of woman. And sometimes I think they're having kids by all these different women so they have somewhere to lay their head or they think they're going to come back to these women. Sad truth is these women have their own lives as well, so you can't always go back to those women, but I think that's what these dudes do. They have kids by multiple women so they can like try to reappear in their lives, but if the woman's smart, she will not talk to them ever again. That's my daughter's dad. I don't talk to him at all. Yeah, so stay away from dudes who have like freaking, like if they have three plus kids, y'all better open your eyes, see why they have so many kids by different people and why they're not still with their baby's mom. That's my opinion. Don't date people who are like on drugs or drinking excessively, whether it be a man or a woman. You know, people that drink all the time, they have like mood swings. They're living reckless lives, like drinking and driving is bad. Uh, Sexually, they're reckless. They're just sleeping with anybody who has diseases and all kinds of stuff, you know. So be careful with people who drink a lot. I really think a lot of people need to be told that. What other kinds of people? I don't like controlling men, and I don't. I, if a man's telling you what to wear or you shouldn't wear this or that, that to me is a big sign. Like, get out of that situation. Because if he's trying to control what you're wearing, he's going to try to control every other aspect of your life. Let's see here. Oh, if there's men that do not like to contribute to your household, like why are you dating them, ladies? Why are you gonna date a man who's not contributing anything to your guys' household? It's supposed to be like a team effort. If they're just living for themselves, well, what is the point of dating them? That to me is like pointless. I mean, aren't we supposed to be helping one another? Not just relationship is not just one sided. Anything else? Those to me are like the four main top ones. Are they contributing? Are they on drugs and alcohol? Do they have like 50 kids? Are they abusive? All those different reasons, do not date them. Those are like huge red flags. Women are always so nice and we put up with so much BS. For what though, you know? Life is short. We're lucky if we get to be 80 years old. If we get to be 80 years old. I know people who've died as teenagers. So Each and every day is valuable. Like, so why waste it with the wrong people? I spent a lot of my time doing that. So, any young people who are watching my YouTube channel or on Facebook or whatever, like, hopefully you guys get what I'm saying and avoid these type of people. And sometimes, it's a lesson learned. Like, we haven't learned. We're still trying to be nice and being, and we haven't learned that lesson that those people just are not for us. So if you don't learn it in your 20s or your 30s or your 40s, hopefully one day you get it. Like, avoid those people altogether. They're really not mature if they're sitting around drinking every day and smoking weed. Like, that to me is like a sign of immaturity. If they have no plans to, or they're talking about the both of you guys, that means they're just living for themselves. What are their plans for the future if you're dating them? Are they talking about you guys doing stuff? And don't let them go and blow your head up like, oh, yeah, that's a good idea, but you see no action behind it. A lot of these fools will be like, oh, yeah, that sounds good. Or, yeah, we're going to do this. And you ain't seen no type of action from them. Do they show up? Are they there on a regular basis? Are they there when you are having issues? Are they just like giving you words? Words don't do very much. I need some action. How are you helping this situation? How are you helping me? And I better be doing the same for you as well. I'm just telling you guys, like, action. Don't just fall for these words. A lot of women like, oh, I'm smarter than this and that, but yet a lot of times we fall for all this stuff. Once again, being too nice. I think religion did that to us. Like, oh, supposed to be with one person for the rest of our lives, and I totally disagree with that. I mean, I'd love to have been with one person for the rest of my life, but if they're abusive to you, like, there's so many different forms of abusive. They're not there for you, they're neglecting you, they're not showing up. Why are you going to stay there? If they're putting you down, why are you going to stay there? You know, sorry, because I'm putting my makeup on. Yeah, there's so many reasons why not to stay with the person. Religion try to pull, make us believe that we're supposed to stay with one person. No, that doesn't make you a good person by putting up with a lot of a person's BS, and being so forgiving. No way. Society or the American culture always wants us to forgive and forget. I say, hell no, I'm not forgiving and forgetting everything. That, like, you'd be crazy too. You'd be crazy to forgive and forget everything that people do to you or society tries to pull. They want you to just put up with anything to the point where you're dead behind it. No, thank you. I'm gonna check my comments to see if anyone left any comments on what type of people to date and not date. Let's see here. A lot of the time I don't see the stuff afterwards. Okay, there. Oh yeah, don't date people who don't have a steady job or their own business or anything like that. I'm like, I'm in my late 40s. I do not have time to build a man. My God, if you don't know what it means to be a man at this age, I can't help you. I'm not going to sit there and try to, you need to do this. You need to go get a job. If you don't got a job at 40 something years old, what is the problem here? And if you're having difficulties getting a job, go to school or something. I need to see some type of income coming in, my Lord. Oh, and I can't stand dudes. Like, if you have a relationship with them, they go on freaking Facebook or they go and tell all their friends. Like, a relationship is between two people, not the whole dang world. Don't be spreading our business to everybody. Once again, a sign of immaturity. I can't do it. Yeah, I'm about to put my eyebrows on. So I like Maybelline, this light brown tattoo for my eyebrows. Here's this one. And then it comes with this little brush. Okay, so use this little brush right here. And fellas, like there's some toxic women as well. I have my own issues. And there's other women. If they're yelling and screaming in your house, who wants to live in a house with a woman who yells and screams or nags? I cannot stand nagging. It's like so annoying. And I can see why these people are single for a long time. No one wants to be nagged to death. And I feel like in my household, like I was raised around a lot of nagging, and I didn't realize like we think we're doing a good thing by telling our partner or our kids something repeatedly over and over again. No, it's nagging. My friend's like, oh, she's on Facebook, and she mentioned nagging too. Like I'm like, and I'm glad that she gave me that word. She was married at the time, and she talked about nagging. Who wants to live in a household where someone's constantly nagging? Hi, you guys. I'm putting on my makeup and I'm talking about avoiding a headache and dating and relationships. You guys are welcome to drop some comments below. I've touched on a couple of red flags for me. If you guys have any, let me know. Right now, it's talking about dating nagging women. Like, who wants to be around some nag? And that's why I think it's so important that you spend time with the person for a while before you decide to like commit to them, because we don't really know each other for a while, like, and that's why I think a lot of relationships fail, is because we rush into things without really knowing the person, like what their life is, what are their ideas. Look at my eyebrow. Yeah, so I think we should spend a lot more time with people before we really decide like, okay, I'm gonna be in a relationship with these people. And a lot of the times, me as a woman, I don't know about you other guys, we see the red flags, and my God, we are so desperate to still date these people when there's plenty of reasons and signs why we shouldn't date them. Like if you show up and on day one, all they're doing is straight drinking, my God, they're alcoholic. Trust me, I've been there. I go somewhere with them. They're not only drinking my drink, I mean, they're drinking my drink as well. What the hell is that? Like, woo, if they're drinking your drink, my goodness, like there's no stopping their alcoholism or how much they drink. That's like 12 red flags right there. And I don't even like the women. I don't like guys or women who ask me for money. It's so annoying. I'm like, I'm a working woman myself. Like, I do not like dudes or females to be constantly asking me for money, especially if they have habits. Like, if they're drinking, like going out to the club, if they're buying themselves cigarettes or weed and stuff, don't come ask me for money. That's a turn off for both men and women. No one wants to be dealing with someone who's constantly has their hand out asking for stuff when we have to get up and work like freaking 8 to 12 hours a day, like every day. Get yourself together. You might want to lose some of those habits so you have more money for yourself. Don't come and ask me for anything. I just can't do it. Now, if we're together and we've been together for a while, I don't mind. Like, okay, you need something or we got a bill that came up. Okay, we're doing for each other, but I'm not doing for nobody's weed habit, alcohol habit, or the club. Nope. I'm trying to build like a household and businesses. And the reason I try to build businesses is so when we are gone, our kids or grandkids will be taken care of. I don't get up and do all this just for the hell of it. I'm doing it because believe in planning for my future and my kids' future and my grandkids and just society in general. Like, I don't got time to be wasting my money on stupidity. I go and have breaks here and there, but I definitely am not wasting my money on alcohol every weekend. Trying to think what other type of people do I not want to date or you guys should not date. I'm trying to let all the young people know and even the older people know what types we should not be dating. Do they have a car? If they don't have a car, why don't they have a car? We all have struggles in life. I've There's been periods in my life without a car, but how long have they been without no car? What's up with that? How are people supposed to meet up if you don't even have a vehicle? They probably have bad tags or expired tags for a reason. So, like I said, just as a woman, I think we have waited for so long that we rush into things and then it backfires in your face. We shouldn't just rush into stuff. And I hate waiting because I'm 47 years old. My patience have really ran out, but I know that I really need to work on patience. I have a bad temper at times, so I used to have patience when I was younger, and then I think people just burnt me out on it so much that I'm like, look, it needs to be this way, or else I just can't even deal with it. So hopefully, you guys find someone who's well put together and has plans for the future, or else you guys are just wasting time. Ladies, if they ain't talking about no future, what are you wasting your time with them for? If they ain't talking about nothing in like a month, I gotta go. Even then, that's too long. If they talking about something from the get go, you're wasting your time. And ladies, do not even bother with these men who like, I'm gonna come see you once a month. Are you kidding me? What is once a month gonna do for you? I'm sorry, like a relationship is like where you guys are doing stuff out of the week, probably like half the time together. Or else, how's that a relationship? That sounds like just like a situationship. Like, just what are we doing? How are we benefiting from this once a month meetup? And none of us are perfect. I'm not perfect. I've made my share of mistakes and I still make my share of mistakes. And that's the part about being patient again. If you see people have made mistakes, are we going to forgive them or just move on real quick? So I think it all depends on each different situation. But I think I've been too nice to too many people too many times. So now I'm just like, oh gosh, they ain't talking about anything serious. If they got some real issues, I just don't want to deal with them no more. So I think I'll put some eyeshadow on. I need I makeup brushes. I had to get some people off my Facebook today. And like, oh my God. They're talking about I want someone who helps pays bills. I think that's a damn given. I don't know, ladies, what What lady on here is cool with the dude who doesn't contribute anything? There's these women, oh, I'm independent. Girl, you must be crazy if you want some man who doesn't contribute anything to your life. Good luck with that. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna put some eyeshadow on right here. But this man is sitting up here like a relationship is a business deal. What is our return on investment? Go run that business stuff with somebody else. It ain't gonna be on my Facebook page. And that's why I won't date these fools. They're trying to see like what is the point of them? We have a business deal going on? I don't think so. And these dudes are like, what why would I want to date you if you're not gonna contribute anything? The fuck? No way in hell. I hate dudes who get money and then like you're supposed to be with them and they don't even help you with anything. Nope. But yet you can house them. No, no, no. But God has a funny way of working things out. Like you didn't help me, but you fix and see what I'm about to be blessed with, and you're not getting anything either. So some greedy people in this world, you guys. They come and take, and they don't want to give anything back. They come to take and destroy. Matter of fact. Whew. Let's see else. I think I need some powder. I know a lot of the guys probably hate when I come in here and talk about relationships, but it's true. Some of you guys need to get a clue as well. I have some grown men on here. If you guys want to see a grown man, go check out Rayburn. I call him Sideburn. But he's my friend on here, and he's an older gentleman. He's traveled the world. He has education. He has class and style. You guys could learn a lot from him. He knows what the real deal is. You know what I'm saying? You guys could learn a lot from that man. So there's this. Put some highlighter up here. A lot of guys just don't know how to treat women. They're on social media talking like to women like on 50 different platforms. Or they've been engaged like several times and never married. That to me, if a man's been engaged like over 3 times and never gets married, well, why is that? Were the females no good? Or was he never had any intention of really committing to somebody? So you got to look at what people's intentions are, what their patterns are. So there, does that look a little better? Now I need to do mascara. I have like some, I think eyeliner got in my eye. Did I do my mascara yet? I think I did. I think that's all my makeup, you guys. So now I'm gonna do mascara. All right. So now I got to do the weave. Got to do the weave check. You know. So I'm got most of my makeup on, but yeah, uh, those are some of the people that I suggest people not dating. Save yourself a headache. If they have no plans for the future with you, if they have drinking problems, drug problems, they can't keep a job. Like, what's going on here? If they're abusive, if like five other women are no longer with them, it's for a reason, usually. If they think relationships are just a business deal, oh my God, go somewhere. Go date another man who has the same business plan as you. Because most women just will not give you the time of day. That's why a lot of them are on here. They've tried to talk to me, and I don't want nothing to do with it at all. Like, you're not talking my language. I cannot be with a man who does not help. And I really, the most of the part, I do everything myself. So if I even put it out there like they should help, and I've been doing it, what would I date you for? I just don't get it. They're probably like, I don't even want to go there. Where's my hair? As good as it gets. So you guys have seen me go from no makeup on to makeup on and my hair done. I don't really like wearing my hair down that often though. But yes, you guys, this is what the divorce party planner looks like without the wig on. Okay. I'm gonna grab some. I don't know if I have any lipstick that works with this outfit. Let's see. Let's try this one. It's kind of melted looking though. Yeah, it's kind of smushed. By the way, if you guys are watching, make sure and subscribe to me on my YouTube channel. We will be interviewing more guests on my show. So if you work like in relationships, like you're a divorce attorney, a relationship expert, let's see what else. A comedian who's interested in roasting some exes on my show, let me know. If you have some services that you think would be beneficial to singles and divorcees, let me know. The divorcees, they need to be pampered. They like to go to spas, and get some good treatment after going through a rough relationship. So if you guys have some services like that you would love to come on my show and talk about, we'd be more than happy to have you on there. I think that's one of those. I don't know if this is from the lips, but try these. Oh my God. Other types of people I don't like to date is when their family is all in your relationship. I believe relationship is between two people, and I don't let my family intervene in my relationships because you know what? A lot of these people who try to give you advice or tell you what to do with their lives, they don't even have their own good relationships going on. So I try not to take advice from people who don't have much room to speak. So I don't want to be in a relationship where your family members are all in our relationship. It's too much for me. Been there, done that. It's not a good feeling. And really, when I partner with someone, the hopes or the idea is not to be at war with your family members. I'm like, we're supposed to be building a family together, is what I believe it to be. So I don't want to be with the family who doesn't like me or I don't like them. But I'm not going to base my whole relationship on what they want, anyways, because an ideal relationship, I should just see these people like from time to time, not every day. I don't plan on living with my in-laws unless they're like super elderly or something. Otherwise, no, we shouldn't have to deal with them all the time. That's why, ladies, you shouldn't even move in with the guy who's living with his parents or anything like that. Make sure he has his own stuff. Or you guys are working to having your own homes together, or else you're going to be dealing with their parents intervening in your relationship. Of course, they're always going to be on their side because it's their parents. So I don't suggest that either. I think that's all I have on like red flags on who not to date. If you guys have any, drop them in the comment section below. Thank you guys for showing up on my stream and watching and subscribing. I'm gonna start coming on here a little bit more. I've just been avoiding it because I like to come on here with my wig and stuff, but sometimes it's a lot of work, especially when I got other things to do for the day. But I thought I'd just drop in and, create some content for my YouTube channel. Hopefully, you guys follow me on Clapper as well. I have multiple businesses going on. I have this divorce and breakup party planner show, and I have Spices Bazaar Fun Treats, which is my pastry business. And now I'm about to launch a new business where it's like Captain Cassandra's remote control yachts and cars, and I have jumpers for parties and things like that. So I have multiple businesses going on, entrepreneur, notary, paralegal. I have a lot of different jobs I do. But hopefully you guys follow me on Clapper because I've been chosen, my business has been chosen to be on their holiday bazaar. So I'll be going live with live host and musicians who are going to collaborate with me in my business. So I'm super excited about that. Should be really fun. Check me out on Clapper, Spices Bazaar Fun Treats. And on there, I'll be putting some items together like some cupcakes or some cakes or cookies. I think I'm gonna work on cookies next. So hopefully you guys will follow me over there and check out my adventure over there. If you guys want some pastries or some candles or some soaps to order during the holiday season, come check out my business. I think you'll find something you like or something that'll make you laugh. That's the whole idea behind that business. There's a lot of horror cult items on there and divorce cakes and divorce cupcakes as well. So have a blessed weekend, you guys. I shall see you soon. Bye.